Hey guys, Beauty Nation back, and I'm gonna make a video on how to care and breed for superworms. Well, how to care for them. First, you want to get a little bin. Doesn't really matter. I use Sterilite shoe box. Well, they advertise them as shoe boxes, but they work. Shoe storage. They work fine. Sterilite 6-quart. And they work very well for storing, I don't know, I'd say about 250 to 300 of them. And then you put about an inch and a half of oats, and you can put some bread, and then you need a water source. The water sources can be potatoes, carrots. I think that carrots work best because they do not mold as fast, and then you can throw in really leftovers of greens and stuff from when you breed a dragon or any other animal that you're feeding. I have a breed a dragon and he eats greens, but really whatever you're feeding, if it does eat greens, like right neck here, you can just throw them in there and they'll eat them. And whatever you feed your superworms, it's coming right back to your bearded dragon. So you want to feed them the best stuff that you can. And that's about it. You want to make sure that you put ventilation, though. Proper ventilation. I've got a bunch of holes in my top. And then, if you want to breed them, you're going to want a breeder bin. Right now I've got all my things. This needs only a very small layer of oats, like half an inch of oats, and then you can put, it's the same thing that the superworms are, other than a small half-inch of oats instead of an inch to an inch and a half. And you want to take toilet paper rolls, and you can either use them how they are, or you can cut them in half so that they're a little like that. And they'll hide in there, and they'll crawl around on it, and that'll help them mate. Well, not help them, but it'll make them mate more. Because, I don't know, something I heard. And something interesting about superworms that's a lot different than mealworms is mealworms, they'll just turn into pupae in a group, but superworms, they will not. They have to be separated. So you can use tackle boxes, pill organizers, really anything that'll separate them. And you put them in here. I made the mistake of putting oats in there. You do not need to. This is about a week and a half later after putting them in, maybe 2 weeks. Probably not 2 weeks, but then you want to drill holes in the top. I did that. And then you put them in here with no food, no water, no anything, and they'll pupate. You want to put them under stress so that they'll turn into pupae. And then they'll curl up into these little circles, and then eventually they'll turn into pupae. I don't have any pictures of pupae because I just got this started up, but they look like these little alien things. I don't know. Just Google search, whatever you use for a search engine. You go onto it and search superworm pupae. They're about an inch, so about the size of the tip of your thumb. And they will turn into beetles. And then when they turn into beetles in their little thing, you just dump them into your beetle container and they'll start breeding away. And every once in a while you want to change the bins around so that the babies are not in the same as the beetles. Like every 2 to 3 weeks you want to change where the beetles are so that they don't eat the eggs and the small babies of the superworms, because then you'll just be losing most of the things that you're doing. This is a fairly cheap process, fairly easy process, but yeah, there you go. And that is how to care and breed for superworms. This is Beauty Nation signing out. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.